Mac says it's almost over. Do you think he's right?
Yes, I do, and I think it's something we need to consider.
What?
After it's over, you and I, what we're going to do with our lives together.
Yes, I want that, too. It's just that I can't think of the future right now, not while Mac and Jamie are in danger. You understand that, don't you?
Yes, I understand.
I'm glad you're here. That's Alice. She said she was coming over. Yeah, as good as can be expected.
Oh, hello, Mitch. I have been so worried about Mac and Jamie ever since you called.
I think everything's going to be all right, Alice. I think it's going to be over soon.
Oh, I hope so.
I think Mac and Jamie are going to be all right.
And according to DMV, one of them is an official Cory publishing car. One of them is registered to James Frame, and the third is registered to Cecile Frame.
What about the other car?
Yeah, well, that's a rental car. Now, there's no telling who rented it because the numbers on the driver's license are bogus. There's probably stolen plates, too.
Yeah, it figures. Hoods don't like to leave trails. We'd be safe in assuming that's their car.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Well, at least we know who's in there.
Yeah, you sure, Larry?
Yeah, I got a pretty good idea.
Well, tell me now, what do we do?
Larry, what's going on? Why all the cops? Is Jamie here? We've been worried about him.
Yeah, we think so.
What happened? Is he hurt?
Well, we don't know. Somebody kidnapped him. Somebody was out to get Sandy Alexander, and they picked up Jamie instead. We think they got them both in there.
What are you two doing here?
Everybody down! Get down! Listen, there's been a shot fired from inside the cabin. I request immediate backup. We have the house under surveillance. Possible hostage situation. It is the Cory cabin. I repeat, we need an immediate backup. These people are armed and dangerous.
And now, the continuing story of Another World.
We're looking for Jamie.
He escaped from the clinic and nobody knows where he went. What's going on?
Is he in there?
Yeah, I think so. I understand Sandy and Jamie traded places. Sandy went to the clinic and Jamie came up here in the cabin to get out of Bay City. To put his head together. And also that the hoods wouldn't be able to get him.
So what happened?
What happened? They got Jamie instead of Sandy. Now I understand that Cecile and Sandy are in there. They got caught in the process of trying to find Jamie.
They've got them all?
Including Mac Cory.
Mac?
Mac came up here with the money that they demanded for Jamie. He still hasn't come out yet.
I don't believe that.
Well, you better believe it. I just wish it weren't true.
Hey, you guys all right?
Yeah. No, Larry, we're fine. But what do we do now?
Looks like a standoff for now. We can't shoot. They got too many of our people in there. One of them might get hit. So we're waiting for a backup unit.
Well, what then?
Well, as soon as they get here, we're going to contact the people inside and see what the situation is.
Yeah. Providing our people inside are still alive.
Just what I said, man. I don't know. Well, Sandy, what does it look like?
Oh.
It looks... It's bad, Jamie.
Oh.
It's real bad. Max has been shot in the chest, man. I don't like the way this looks at all, not a bit. Listen, I think that we should get him into the bedroom and up on the bed right away.
All right, get him in the bedroom. Go ahead. It's a good idea.
Listen, are you going to be okay, Jamie?
Yeah.
All right, Cecile, help me get him up.
Oh, Max.
Come on, Max.
Oh.
Be careful.
Hey, you're not going to shoot me, are you? I wouldn't let him shoot you.
Yeah, well, don't try me. You make a move, I'll shoot.
Sandy, don't you remember how good I've been to you?
Not Sandy. Jamie.
All right, so it's Jamie. It doesn't make any difference. Why don't we get out of here together?
No
You
way.
could just-
Hold on!
Yeah. Well, it looks like the kid blew it after all, huh?
Curtis, please call your service. Dr. Curtis, please call your service. Nurse Fallon, please report to the nurse's station. Nurse Fallon, please report to the nurse's station.
Hi, Kit. Hi. Did you see Rick today? No, he's not here today. As a matter of fact, he and Joey drove up to North Fork.
Nurse Miller, please.
They went to North Fork? Why? Well, they were a little worried about Jamie, and they decided if he didn't show up today, they were going to organize their own little search party and go look for him. Yeah, well, why North Fork? It's Jamie's cabin is up there. So why the cabin? Well, I remember Jamie talking about it, and I suggested they try it. He's gone up there before.
You know, I don't know how he does it, but Jamie really manages to involve himself in your lives. No, I don't mean involve. I mean intrude.
Kid, what is the matter with you? Jamie is a friend of ours, and we're worried about him.
Whose friend?
Ours. He's a friend to both of us, Kit. I wish I could convince you of that.
Well, it's not just you and Rick this time.
What do you mean?
This time he's got Joey mixed up in all this.
Mixed up in what? Kit, they're just looking for
Okay.
Jamie because... Okay, come on. What's the matter with you? Did you get up on the wrong side of the bed this morning?
When are they coming back?
I don't know exactly. They said they'd check the cabin. If he's not there, I guess they'll come right back.
Have you heard anything, Mom?
No, I haven't.
Nothing? Really?
Larry's on the case.
But I thought you didn't want the police involved. You said it would jeopardize
It
Jamie's
wasn't
safety.
my idea. Larry figured it all out. He's on his way up to the cabin right now to try and help Mac and Jamie.
Well, I have to admit I'm relieved to know that the police are involved now.
There's no word. It's almost 3 o'clock. I want to go down to the station, see if I can find Larry and what's going on.
Okay, well, call me if you find out anything.
I will do it.
Okay. Hurry back.
Okay.
How are you, Rachel?
I guess I'm better. I feel more optimistic about everything, I guess. I expect it's because I know the police are involved, but I think it's going to be over soon.
Oh, I hope so. It's all I've been able to think about.
Find your mommy.
There she is. Hi, darling. How are you? Oh, I thought you were going to keep her over at Mom's until this was all over.
Well, we stayed there, but when I knew you were here, I felt Amanda's place was with you.
Thank you. I'm glad you're back. Alice has been coming over as much as possible, so I haven't been alone.
Well, that's very kind of Mrs. Frame, I'm sure. It's just I'm more accustomed to your needs, Mrs. Cory.
Where's Daddy?
Oh, Daddy's going to be home really soon. I know he is.
All right, listen, I want you to go around the side of the house, take a position in the rear. All right, take off. Hardy, stay with me, and we'll cover the front.
Larry, what are you going to do?
Right now, we're going to let them know that we're here. The only way out is to come through us.
Is there anything I can do?
Yes, sir, it's Philip. You can stay out of the way and not get hurt. You can tell those guys the same thing. I can't be worrying about you. Got too much to think about.
I had to kill you for this, kid. You're about at the end of your rope, you know that?
Lenny, he's the least of our problems at this point. Look over here, my hot-headed friend. Cops all over the place.
How you doing? Listen, never mind me. How's Mac? Listen, then why'd you come back in here? Why'd you leave him
Look,
like
will you
that?
shut up? Get over there, tie him up. I don't want any more trouble with these people.
All right, sit down, you. And you over there.
Thanks.
Hurry up. Now just sit there and keep still like a good little girl. Don't you move.
Hurry up!
Look, do you want this done right or fast?
I want it fast and right, honey. Come on, we don't have all day.
Oh, no.
Hey, don't get funny with me. I'm not in the mood. I want his hands behind his back.
Okay.
He's tricky.
It's all right, Lenny.
Oh.
Take it easy. All right, now sit down.
Watch it! Get down! Don't come any closer, you hear me? You come any closer, you're going to be dealing with 4 dead people.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
This is the police. We have you surrounded. We want no gunplay, no shooting. We won't harm you. Just come out with your hands above your head. You come out now, nobody gets hurt. I repeat, we have you surrounded. Why don't you come on out right now?
Let me get through real quick.
Philip, what happens if they don't come out?
We wait, Joey. That's all we can do is we wait.
Hannah, I want you to keep a good eye on these people now. I don't want them to fly away like the last time.
I think you ought to get a doctor in here, Lenny, to look at Mac.
For Mac?
Yeah, for Mac.
If I get a doctor in here, kid, it's going to be for me, not for Mac.
But he'll die.
Ask me if I care. See, I don't care, kid. I don't care much about anything. You understand? It's all the same to me.
Hey, Lenny, don't be stupid, man. You haven't killed anybody yet, but if Cory dies, well, it's just the same if you did, you know? It's just the same as if you killed him, because you're the one who shot him. You remember, Lenny?
Yeah, that's because you got in the way when I was going to shoot you, smart mouth.
Yeah, but you can't kill me anymore now anyway, can you? I mean, Jess Cooper wants me alive, and if you blow it, he's going to take care of you himself.
Sandy,
and you know that he will, don't you, Lenny?
Sandy,
Hey,
don't
cutie.
say anymore.
Shut up.
Hey, you out there! Before I talk to you, I want a doctor in here. You got that?
I hear you. Who's hurt? How many people you got in there?
I told you I want a doctor first, or I won't talk to you at all. Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Send a doctor in here. Or you're going to need a mortician. You got 15 minutes!
Hey, Lenny, listen. Maybe you better let Cecile look at this guy.
Hey, no more chances. No. You've had it.
Lenny, this time, look,
No, this time. No.
Sandy, it's all right. I'm okay. It's Mac I'm worried about. He needs the doctor.
Didn't you hear me? I got one coming in.
Yeah, I know. You gonna let him look at Mac?
Means a lot to you, huh, kid?
Yeah.
Well, then maybe I'll let him see him, but then again...
He'll die if the doctor doesn't look at him.
Again, maybe I won't.
Hello, Leigh? Leigh, is that you?
Yeah.
Listen, I don't have much time, so I want you to do me... Get a pencil and paper.
All right.
And now put this down. Mac Cory, Jamie and Cecile Frame, and Sandy Alexander are being held hostage in Mac Cory's cabin in Northport. Gunshots?
All right. What gunshots?
Gunshots have been fired. Have you got that?
Yeah, no.
Listen, I want you to get me to the city editor. Have him send another reporter and a photographer up here. It's already 4 o'clock, so we're going to miss the evening edition, but I do want this to go out in the morning paper. Now get back to the city editor, tell him to alert KBAY and have them send their cameras up here.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Pass this on right away.
Before you hang up, there's one more thing I want you to do. I want you to call Clarice and tell her that Larry's up here.
He's okay, isn't he?
No, he's fine. I just want you to call her for me, okay? Will you do that?
Yeah, you bet.
Thanks a lot. Take care.
Larry, you got Larry going there. Oh, come on, Rick, I can't do that. It's too dangerous.
Larry, somebody might be seriously injured. They have to be. Why would they want a doctor?
Well, somebody probably is injured. It could be one of them. Rachel told me Mac took a gun up here when he brought the money.
It could be one of them, or it could be Mac, or Jamie, or Sandy, or even Cecile.
All right, I'll get a cop with some paramedic experience.
Well, that's a good idea, Larry, except you haven't got anybody around here like that. I'm the only doctor you got. You gotta let me go in there.
Oh, boy, does that look good. I'm glad to have you back home. Listen, you know what? Louise brought you some fresh peaches from the fruit stand. Would you like to have one? Should we go down to the kitchen and get one?
Well, I can take her down to the kitchen, Mrs. Cory.
No, it's all right, Louise. I just as soon get out of this room for a minute. Come on, Pumpkin. Say goodbye to Alice.
Bye-bye. See you, Amanda.
May I speak frankly, Mrs. Frame?
Of course, Louise. What is it?
As you know, this is a very difficult time for Mrs. Cory.
This is a very difficult time for a great many people, Louise, including Mrs. Cory.
I think it's especially difficult for her. Both her son and her husband are involved.
You don't like me very much, do you, Louise?
It's not that. Please understand, Mrs. Frame. I've been with the Corys a long time, a very long time. I'm devoted to them. I care for them both a great deal.
What is it you want to say, Louise? Do you want me to leave? Is that it?
I think that would really be for the best, don't you?
I'm not sure that I agree with you. But this isn't my home.
I do think it would be a good idea, Mrs. Frame.
You will speak to Rachel for me?
Yes, I will.
Please tell her that my thoughts are with her.
Certainly.
Goodbye.
Come on, Larry, you gotta let me go in there. You don't have any choice at this point. It's too late to send out for anybody.
All right, Rick, get you back.
the matter? You're not going to let him go in there alone, are you?
Well, look, what's the alternative? I mean, they say they got 4 people in there. I don't doubt them for a moment. They got Mac, Jamie, Cecile, Sandy, Alexander. I think they got 2 people. One of them's probably injured right now, but I heard 2 shots. So that means one of our people are probably down. He's a doctor.
Yeah, but what if he goes in and he doesn't come out?
That's the chance we got to take.
Hey, look, you got to take care of yourself, all right? All right, I don't want any hero stuff, okay?
Hey.
I want to know how many people and how many weapons they got.
All right.
And you help who's been hurt, and you get back out here.
All right.
Are you ready? All right, let's do it.
Okay, we've got your doctor. We're sending him in right now.
Hold your fire. Be careful.
I want to come back just as much. See.
Have you heard from Rick?
No, I haven't. I don't suppose you've heard from Joey either.
Nope. We're supposed to have a date tonight. I guess he's going to be late. I'm worried.
We interrupt our
wouldn't
movie
let it
to bring
worry.
you this
I'm sure they'll be back
special
soon.
news
Probably just stopped off on the way.
KBAY has just received
You're
word
right.
that prominent Bay City businessman Mackenzie Cory and his son, James, are being held hostage at the Cory cabin in the North Fork section. Early reports indicate there are other hostages as well. The kidnappers have requested that a doctor be sent into the cabin. At this time, we have no idea who has been injured or the extent of those injuries. KBAY will interrupt its regularly scheduled program to bring you more information when it becomes available.
Mac and Jamie.
Rick and Joey went up there. We don't... Do you think they're involved in this?
That doctor that they mentioned, do you think that could be Rick?
I don't know, but we still haven't heard from them yet.
Kid? Marianne, what's wrong? The TV. There was just a bulletin that Mac and Jamie are being held hostage at Mac's cabin.
And we think Rick and Joey might be up there.
Why? Well, they said a doctor had been sent into the cabin, and Rick and Joey went to the cabin this afternoon to look for Jamie. Well, why did they send in a doctor?
We don't know. They say there might be injuries.
Who's hurt? Well, we don't know, Alice. They didn't say. When we thought the nightmare was almost over.
That's right.
Sheriff Billings. How you doing?
So far, so good, I guess. We just sent in a doctor. They had somebody injured.
Oh, no. You don't kowtow to these people. No way. You don't send in a doctor.
Well, you're a little late, Billings. The doctor's already in there.
You ain't. Why are you being pressed by these people, huh? Why are you giving in to them? Terrorists don't deserve your consideration, my boy.
Look, I'm not considering them. I'm trying to protect the other people in there. My people. Those are the ones I'm thinking about.
Hey, this is my jurisdiction, not yours. And I don't like what you've done here, Ewing. You got that. It was a dumb move, real dumb.
Okay, Sheriff. I know this is your jurisdiction. But one of Bay City's most prominent citizens is in there right now, and that's who I'm concerned about.
Oh? Who you got in there?
Mac Cory and his son, Jamie, possibly 2 other hostages.
Mac Cory? The publisher?
Yeah, you got it.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, I thought you might.
This is liable to stir up a lot of publicity. You got a really big man in there. And you say there's more, family.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, everything points to it. But we got to play this right, all along the line, don't we, Sheriff?
Yes, indeed.
All right, that's what I thought. You know, Matt Cory might be the one who's hurt. That's why I sent the doctor in.
Okay, Ewing, I get the point.
Okay, I thought you would.
Only you. We got to understand one thing.
What's that?
This is my show, my territory. From now on, I call all the shots. You got that, city boy?
Doc, over here.
What?
I said over here. You're a doctor, aren't you?
You're the only two hurt?
No, man. Mac's in the bedroom. He's been shot.
Shot?
He's hurt bad, really bad.
Well, then I better look at him first.
No, you're not going to look at him until you check my shoulder out and fix it. We'll worry about Cory later.
But if you're seriously hurt...
Hey, you be quiet or you're going to get seriously hurt. Get over here, Doc, before you make me mad. See that pretty little girl over there? Now, you want something to happen to her because something is going to happen to her if you don't do what I say.
All right, I'll treat you. But you got to promise me that you'll let me look at everyone else.
I'll think about it. Get over here. How many cops out there?
An army. You're surrounded.
Is that supposed to scare me, Doc? A couple of cops?
It might if you're smart.
Hey, don't push your luck.
Well, you know, that's Lenny's problem right there. He's not too smart.
Shut up, Alexander.
If he was smart, which he isn't, he'd let you go in there and take a look at Mac. You know why? Because he's the one who shot him. And if he dies... If he does.
Hey, Lenny, maybe we ought to let the doc take a look at Cory, huh? What do you think? Couldn't hurt.
I think that I'm the one that's going to make that decision. That's what I think, whether he goes in there or not. Me. You understand?
All right, the bullet went clean through. I don't think it hit any bones. Hold that.
Too bad.
Come on, my man. What do you say? Hey, the doctor says here that you got a clean wound. You're going to be okay. Now, what do you say you let him go in and take a look at Mac and see how he's doing? I tell you what. You let him do that, I'll put in a good word for you with Jess Cooper. You like that, wouldn't you? Yeah, I could do something good for you. If you let him see Mac.
You like that, wouldn't you, Alexander? I mean, you want the doctor here to go in and take care of old Mac Cory, huh? Let me tell you something. Don't play games with me. Because I don't like it when people play games with me. It makes me upset. You make me upset. This doctor here won't get within 50 feet of your friend Matt Cory in there. Do you got that?
Okay, now, I explained everything about the manicure. And one of the main things to remember is that you use an orange stick with some cotton wrapped around it for the cuticles. Up here is where we keep the appointment book. So if anybody calls for an appointment, you just open up the book and you look for an empty space. Like here, for instance, there's no name. So if somebody called you, you'd write some, oh, why don't you get it? And we'll see how you do, okay?
Hello?
No, hair affair. See, hair affair.
Hair affair. Can I help you? Yes, ma'am. Just a moment. I think we can. Yes. And your name, please. Yes, ma'am. And thank you.
Yeah, that's very good. Now, let's see. Yeah, Mrs. Johnston. Now, she's a regular customer. Wait a minute. This is Sunday. We're not open on Sunday.
We
I'm
interrupt this
sorry.
program for a news
You have
bulletin.
to call her.
Prominent businessman
Yes,
Mackenzie Cory
I guess
and his
we
son
will.
James Frame are being held hostage in a cabin north of Bay City.
Ada, come
Information
out
is
here.
sketchy, but at this point
What's
we
the
have learned
matter,
that Bay City
Mac and
police
Jamie
are
are
at the scene,
hostages.
in addition to local law enforcement authorities. An injury to someone inside the cabin has been reported, and a doctor is inside the cabin now. We do not know at this time who has been injured or the extent of the injuries. We will bring you more news as it happens. And now, back to our regular program.
They said that the Bay City police are involved. Do you think that Larry is up there?
Well, I don't know, honey, but look, I gotta go. Rachel needs me, okay?
Okay. Hair affair?
Larry?
Clarice, is that you?
Yeah, Leigh, it's me.
Yeah, have you heard about Mac
Yes,
and Jamie?
yes, I just heard it on the radio.
Clarice, Larry's up there. Philip just called. He just wanted me to tell you. He thought you'd want to know.
Well, is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, Leigh says that Larry's up there, but he's okay.
Hey, sis?
Yeah?
Yeah, I gotta go. As soon as I hear anything, I'll let you know, all right?
Okay, honey, thanks.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. You know, now that Larry's all right, but I'm still worried, Ada. I'm worried about them.
So am I.
Where's Rick? He should be out by now, don't you think?
Joey, it hasn't been that long.
Well, it feels like it's been forever. Maybe it's all the heat.
It could be. I'm telling you, all we can do is wait and relax. Worrying about it isn't going to make it happen any faster.
Well, don't you think we should do something?
Joey, there's nothing we can do. If we do anything, we're going to jeopardize the people inside there. Now, all I'm asking you to do is to wait and relax.
Huey, the doctor's been in there too long. Now, we gotta get off this. We've got to take some action fast.
Look, all we can do is wait, Sheriff.
Well, I'm telling you one thing. We're not going to wait much longer.
What do you mean by that?
What I'm saying is if that doctor isn't out here in 10 minutes, I'm sending in my boys. That's what I mean.
Billings. Look, I advise you against it very strongly.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do.
You know something, Huey? It seems like we're working at cross purposes here. The dumbest thing we could do is stand around here and do nothing. We've got to go in there and take these people by surprise.
Oh, yeah, that's a great move. If you want to get everybody in there killed. You go barging in there, they're liable to open up in every direction. Somebody's going to get killed.
They might get killed anyway. There's no telling what these creeps are going to do.
All right,
now, you listen to me, Ewing. If that doc isn't out here in 10 minutes, my boys are going in.
Sandy, a long time ago, suppose 27 years now, I met a wonderful woman. Her name was Miriam Sanderson. We knew each other for a very short time, but we were immediately attracted to each other. I was very lonely then, and so was she. She'd lost a husband she loved very much. Missing in action in Korea and presumed dead. I suspect now that her heart was still with him, but be that as it may, we became very close, even in that very short time. I thought I loved her very much.
She loved you, too.
When we discovered that she was pregnant, I was wildly excited. I wanted to get married immediately, but it never happened.
Why?
She disappeared. The very day that I went to her apartment to get her, we were going to the Justice of the Peace. She was gone. I never knew why. I never knew where. Searched for her for months. Tried to have her traced. Nothing. It was as if she just vanished from the face of the earth, as far as I was concerned. I thought about her constantly. I wondered what she was doing, how she was managing. I never even knew if the baby was born. I never knew if it was a boy or a girl. If I had a son or a daughter.
You had a son, Mr. Cory. Miriam Sanderson was my mother. If the doc's finished with you now, why don't you let him see Mac?
No.
No? What do you mean, no?
That's what I said, Doc. No.
You said I was going to be able to
I
see
said no! Pack your bags and get out.
Can I at least take a look at him? He might have broken ribs. He's coughing up blood. Might be serious.
That's tough luck, kid. No, but as I've said before, move it. Get out.
You can't just...
I can't what? I only need a couple of people alive in here. I don't need everybody here. I don't need this aggravation.
Okay, I heard you. I understand you. Just take it easy. I'm gone.
Say, Doc, come here a minute. What? What? Is everybody hard of hearing around here? All I get is what? Get over here. I want you to reach in slowly. In that pocket, I want you to take out a note.
This the one?
Is there another one in there?
No.
Then that's it, huh? You're smart. What, are you a college boy? Well, sure, you got to be a college boy because you're a doctor, huh? That's real smart.
What do I do with this?
Give it to the big cop out there. You know, the guy you told me is in charge of the whole army and everything. It's a list of things that I need. Plane, car, some passports. Real simple. They'll understand. Get out of here. Come on.
Situation. It's weird, man. Real weird. Here's a list the guy gave me of his demands. Yeah? I'll tell you, he's crazy. He wants a plane, a car, and passports.
All right, what about our people? What's their situation?
Mac's been shot.
No.
At least Jamie and Sandy said that to me. I wasn't allowed to see him, so I can't verify it. But I think we got to go with that. Now, the main guy, Lenny, he's got a shoulder wound. It's clean, but it's sore. He's not able to use his arm very well.
All right, okay. I want to know everything that you saw.
All right. Both of them, Lenny and the woman, have guns. Sandy's okay. At least he seemed okay. Jamie's hurt. Abdominal something. I don't know. He's bleeding from the mouth. He looks like he's been beaten up pretty bad. He's got bruises all over his face.
Okay, what else?
Cecile's in there, too. She's okay. She didn't say anything the whole time I was there. Look, Larry, I'm really worried about Mac. If he's been shot, we got to get him immediate help. I don't know how you're going to work it, but you got to get me back in there. If you don't, it's possible he could die.
Lenny, you know, you really can't let Mac die. I mean, they really would catch you for murder. Now, you don't want that, do you?
They wouldn't catch me, sweet thing. Not for anything. Don't worry about it.
Then, why why don't you just at least let me take care of Mac, huh? That is, until you let the doctor back in and he can do a proper job.
Now, what makes you think I'm going to let another doctor come back in here?
Well, aren't you going to?
Cecile.
Hey, quiet. I'm having a little conversation with your woman here. What's the matter? You got a problem with that?
Lenny, don't talk to him. Leave him alone, huh?
So, you want to take care of Mac. Is that what you want?
Yes, I do.
How much do you want it, baby? What? I mean, do you want me to let that blonde-haired doctor come back in here so he could help you?
Yes.
Well, how much do you want it then? I mean, how much do you want it?
What do you mean, how much?
I got a lot of stupid people in here. No one understands a single thing I say. How much, exactly how much, is it worth to you? Now tell me, sweetheart. How much is it worth to you?
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another World.